Hello, can you guys hear me? Let me know. Let me know if the audio is good. Those of you guys who are here. Oh my goodness. Panda Whamma, Dayros, Fernando, Emperor Green. Yes, late night reviews. What's up, Mr. Nair? I was AFK for a long time. I just didn't stream for like a week and a half. But here I am, Vertov. Moss for you, you made Mario? Well, welcome. Trying to sleep, please be quiet. Okay, I'm trying to sleep too, technically. Well, I'm trying to keep quiet. How's the music? Is the audio for the music okay? I might have to change it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put my earphones in real quick. Audio's good. Okay, it's gonna change in a second. Just let me know. Alrighty. Okay. Hopefully you can hear it again now. This music's too loud on my end. Okay. Impression on the Mario movie. I actually think it's really cool. I didn't know what to expect going into it because they were talking about like Jack Black as Bowser and fucking all this crazy shit. I was like, I don't know what to think about it. But then after seeing the trailer, I was like, you know what? This is actually really cool. I think it's going to be a good movie. Personally. Wish you didn't have work today. You would have gotten at least 4th. How'd your tournament go? Okay. I just turned on a random set. And this set is from like a few years ago. So this is Ryuga. I don't even know if Ryuga still plays. But he's a really good Ike from the Midwest. And I figured I might as well do more analysis. I think it's very good to analyze. I think it's fun. And I think you get to see a lot. You get to understand like why things happen. He quit. There was a lot of people in contention for like best Ike. Because there was Rio, there was Ryuga. San was really good. There was a lot of really good Ikes. He's definitely one of them, for sure. Gotta wait till Saturday. Almost all players you've beaten. Oh, but what makes you so sure you're just gonna walk in there and beat them again? What makes you so sure of that? His movement was better than the rest. All their movements were delicious. Because you say so, I like that mentality. You get a thumbs up from me. That's the right mentality, because I say so. And that's that. That's a really good whiff punish. Well, he actually got lucky. I think he got the, I forgot what that's called, but it's like the, you don't hit them. It's like it makes a sound, but it doesn't hit them in a little animation. I forgot what that's called. But then he forward smashes this. I'm sure he kind of expected on it. Yeah, I'm sure he expected on it. At this percent. Because think about it, he's at 0. If Ike down tilts him at this percent, it's bad. So I figured if he's going to do a roll in from the ledge, he's probably going to down tilt or jab. So he did like a defensive nair, spot dodge roll because he got behind him and he's trying to cover that with bear, right? So he's going to wake up. They're both going to wake up with an option here. And I guess, yeah, his forward smash does win. And the wake up down tilt is so common. All Ikes do it. Well, the Ikes are getting like more like just like brain numb. I feel like most Ikes are just up being now. They just don't care. Yeah, the Phantom hit. That's what it's called. What's up, Pukudar? You could beat Zenyou in the future because you say so. Hoo-hoo, you're not the only one with a say, Dayros. There are certain things that will not be. Not if I have anything to say about it, of course. But that's the competitor in me. Look at that. He didn't commit to the follow-up here. He could have got something out of it, but he does like... He dashes instead. No, he knows he can't really get anything out of that. Nah, nothing's really true. Oh, that makes sense. Stuff like this, he doesn't usually drop too, which is pretty impressive. So like in situations where he kind of gets like a glancing hit, like this fair, and I can do so many things out of this situation. In this situation, he air dodges and then that he has to tech. So many situations, I'll air dodge through people because I know they're not ready for the tech. But Leo doesn't really ever get fooled by that. Like, he knows whether you're gonna tech. But I feel like he's also good at dealing with people who A-land too. So like he knows when you're gonna tech, and so he's ready for it. Like, you know he's waiting for it because he dashes up. Look, he like dashes up, then he jumps. So he empty land grabs this. So he knows, like he's waiting. Like there's so many situations like that where there's so many things someone can pick, but he knows what option to cover. Oh, he beat the roll out, so he just jabbed him out of the roll. He rolled in there. So he bears. He's coming down the nair. Did he fair? I don't know if he fared or if he just landed. No, he just landed. He lands, but he rolls. That's so important. Like a lot of times when people are like about to land, they sit there and block. Like they land, they touch the ground, they block, and then the guy runs and grabs them. But he lands and then he rolls. Like he doesn't like let them. Like there's so many situations where I'm aware of that, but there's so many situations where I sit there and I block. But a lot of times it's like I know a lot of the time when I can up B, but sometimes like I should just basically what I'm trying to say is I should make that a habit all the time. Yeah, it's a very common situation, Pukudar. Like it happens so many times. You know, like when you like want to nair someone, like if you're playing as Mario and you want to nair in on someone, they dash away and then they dash back in and grab you because you block. Like if you just roll in that situation and then they commit to the dash grab, then you win. Then you punish them just like he did. So it's just like there's so many situations like that I think make such a big difference. Yeah, he covered that because that was an awkward air dodge. He tried to do the weird awkward air dodge where he like it's hard for him to fair and dare, but he still dropped off the right way and punished it. What's the game, Darius? Watch how he's playing neutral. I noticed he's very careful on moving when he's able to. He doesn't move when the guy is able to swing. Like when they're able, like watch, like he's drifting back so he runs forward. Like he knows the rhythm of the game to a certain point to where like he knows it's weird to explain. But he never puts himself in a spot where they can just do a burst option. Like he's always covering it. And also he's very consistent. Like that situation there. He can't get a true follow-up out of the side B. He DIs away from the side B. And then he jump guns. He air dodges. I guess he was... I don't know what he was looking for. Maybe he was just... I've heard of that game before. How did he know? He must have empty landed. Oh. Okay. I see what he did. He full hopped and then he baited the roll in. Just punished the down tilt. But he did that off of this nair. Okay, like say like this situation, right? You hit someone and they're about to land. So in this case, Ike, he can land with back air or nair. Or he can do something random. He can like up B. So he can pick an attack here. And any attack that he throws out and hits that lands, it's always good for Ike. So there's almost no reason for him not to swing. If he's not going to swing, then he's going to... he has so many options in this situation. So instead of like trying to go for a follow-up, basically he like lands, he tries to back air, right? So he full hops over the back air. And then he positions himself for the roll in. And then his jump is obviously high enough to beat the down tilt or anything. So it's like he hit him and then he's still like full hopped outside of like the aerial right before he's about to land. Because usually what I do, and it's annoying, a mistake I make a lot of the time is I either go for the follow-up, so they either like jump away or hit me, or I run up shield, which that gives them an option. They could either hit my shield and then I can parry it, or they can A-land and grab me or roll or something. So I'm put into too many situations where like I have to guess against them. And then me being wrong, if I'm wrong in that situation, then they get a combo. But if I'm right, I don't get much out of it. Versus he beats the situation by just whiff punishing the aerial and then punishing a defensive option. So he's just like, he's basically just being safe. He's just putting himself in a spot where he's safe and then he could bait something. He doesn't have to like punish something right now, but he's just like, I hit this aerial at this percent and nothing's true. So I should just bait them into thinking something. Yeah, he just waited, yeah. He was just in a good spot to do that, too. For me, I'm just like a shark. Like, I get a hit, and then I'm just on you. And there's a lot of advantages to that. Well, that time he went for the double jump bear. I do that all the time. Obviously, if he tries to jump. So I guess he assumed, okay, he might try to jump this time. Because this is a similar situation. It's a nair with the same DI. Basically. Yeah, same DI, same situation. And then he does the same back air. But then he comes down with the down B. Wow. That was like the perfect follow-up. At that, like, right under the platform. Jesus. He must have whiff punished the nair. He takes the hit and just dash attacks out of it. Which makes sense. There wasn't really anything true because... There wasn't really anything true. So he didn't really have to panic. Ooh. That's unlucky. He got Arsene at like the best time. Alright, let me watch a more recent set. I still haven't seen this whole thing. I'll just watch it now. I haven't really watched any of the sets still. Right here. He tries empty land forward tilt. If he lands this forward tilt, he gets like a 50% combo. I think on Diddy, she gets like forward tilt, grab, down, throw, combo. So that's actually a big deal. So I understand why he went for that. Because it's like an awkward forward tilt on a shield. Which is like, it's hard to react to if you're not like perfectly ready for it. So he's like, alright, I'm going to go for this little thing. If he empty lands, if he like tries to jump out of shield, he gets caught and comboed. That was such a perfect punish. I also see him bear a lot in neutral. And it's good because, again, he gets a lot of combos out of bear. He didn't overextend. So he got hit. Like, Mithra in this situation can, like, land on Diddy. But he kind of got hit. And a lot of people do the bad nair. And the bad nair is, like, drifting in. And then if you drift it too close, then you get punished. But he drifts away. He does the smart thing. And I like what he's doing there, too. He's just, like, staying near the edge. He doesn't have to, like, bite to what Tweak's doing if he wants to, like, sit there. Because I know Tweak's ledge trapping is really good, and he has good reactions, and he's really patient. So I wouldn't want to, like, try to force my way in on Tweak. I feel like that's what he wants you to do. So he's staying near the edge, and by staying at the edge, it's like he's just in a really safe position. Especially because he doesn't have a banana. That still worked? I didn't think that would grab from that far. He air dodged into him, and then he did a full jump banana throw, which was really good. He air dodged through the up air. Okay, you're dead. I like how he dared at the end. Because he didn't actually hit the shield. He's like, he went above. So he gave himself enough time to, like, shield after. If he got the grab after that, like, if he was facing the right way after this, that would have been, like, the most beautiful grab ever. He got the late hit affair. We got caught on his dash there. That move reaches a little further than people think. And obviously he's going to up B early because he doesn't want to get Z dropped to death. So technically, like, if he had, like, jumped, like, back, I mean, towards the stage, he could have, like, moved out of the way. But, like, that move is so big. Yeah, Tweak. Oh. Tweak is in a great position. That was a really good bait. I didn't think he'd side B out of that. Yeah, like if Pugadar, if Diddy's in this situation, it's so easy for Diddy to just be super lame in this situation, you know? Just like hold banana, sit there. Like Diddy can just maintain a lead in such an annoying way. He spaced that. Oh, such a good combo, too. I never see anybody do this. The, like, jump through back air into up air. I never see anyone do that. That's crazy. Diddy can suddenly die now. Randomly. What's up, King? Am I gonna look at the comeback? Spoilers. I don't even know what happens this set. Damn. What if I've like never seen Star Wars and you're like, oh, you're gonna spoil the whole movie? Now I already know what happens. I'm not even gonna watch this set anymore. My bad. It's over, bro. Stream's over. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing yet. He slipped on the banana. Alright, game 2. Let's see. That was beautiful, by the way. That was beautiful, by the way. Look at this. Oh, that was beautiful. Look at it again. Oh, oh, shit like that. Oh, shit like that. That's what impresses me. It's not the crazy combos. It's shit like that. Like jumping right in front of someone and getting them to grab. Yeah, shit like that. That's yeah. That's the pinnacle. This is disgusting. That was so good catching the banana. Again. He did it again. Did he pick up the... Yeah, he Z-catched it. Dash back through the... Yeah, that's beautiful. I love shit like that. The arrows, I hard disagree. I want to see the same people win. Over and over and over and over again. Because it proves that there's a clear best. And I respect that. I don't care if it's the same freaking... Like, the era of the 5 gods is like the best era for me. Just the 5 best players. Like, I'm not... I almost never root for the underdog. Personally. He could attack that. Survival of the fittest, Daros. Survival of the fittest. Does nature care if you're out in the desert and there's no water and you've been walking for 100 miles? And you lost your last gallon 10 miles ago? Does nature care? No, nature does not care. Am I always going for Leo? Well, it depends on my mood. It depends on my mood on that particular set. For example, this set, I want to see Tweak win. Because I think he's doing some very, 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 very impressive things. And he's always doing very impressive things. But I think he's doing very impressive things this set, so. But most of the time, yeah, I'm down for Leo to win again. Like, sure. But not against me. How much of this tournament have I seen? Is this a blind watch through? This is blind. This is basically the only set I've seen. Good to see you, Dream Fuel. Good spacing. Weak fair into dashback side B. Classic. He drifted in instead of away. He was forced to commit there because he double jumped. He had to double jump past the... Because he did the short up boomerang charge as he threw the banana, so he was forced to double jump. Right? No, he didn't short up. He did like the charge, short up, fair. Yeah, and then he had to jump. But usually people air dodge back, and it's like easier to punish, but he air dodged forward. So that was like good recognition in that situation. From the sets I've seen, just like lately, the matches have been really good. I forgot what tournament we watched, but there was a lot of good sets. Ooh. Yeah, Tweak is doing a very good job at accomplishing what his game plan is, if that makes sense. Like, this is the situation that's hard against this character. When you're down and then this character has banana. Seriously, one of the most annoying characters in the game. Because he's hard to hit, he can out-shield you, and then he just punishes everything with banana over and over and over again. And then for you to win, you have to outplay so hard most of the time. That killed him? He should have DI'd away, I guess. Yeah, I think he still would have got hit. You see me and Larry to Summit, you scream your lungs out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll appreciate the support. What's up, you man's 8? I think Leo plays Joker when he's feeling like it. The match is even. The match is absolutely even. Trade. Directional air dodge. I don't know if that made a difference. I think it did make a difference. Yeah, it did make a difference. Because he directional air dodged. Because, you know, people understand. Like, if you get down tilted by Diddy, a lot of times people will neutral air dodge. So that'll put them right here. But he directional air dodged back. So, look. So Diddy's in front of Byleth. So he's able to jab. So it did make a difference. Like, stuff like that makes, like... There's so many little details in this game that make the difference between you hitting them and not getting hit. Turn on audio for the last stock? Maybe. Trumu, how's it going? Fine, I'll turn up the gameplay.
Okay, good jab, gonna hit him out and gonna get this stage control here. That's banana on deck too. No, easy catch for that.
They both been playing around the banana very nice in the second stock. Leo defending it well and grabbing it when he can, but that's Tweak's Diddy, man. One of the best in the world with that.
I love that. Fading forward.
Okay, catching some American air dodges here. It's gonna rack up 70%. Leo has control of the banana.
I don't like that. I don't like sometimes like this option. The banana. If the guy's not ready for it, yeah, okay, throw the banana. Because then they get hit by it or they're blocking and then they have to respect the banana. But in this situation, like he's jumping back, like he's not going to get hit by the banana. And then he just takes it from you. And then now he gets to ledge trap you with the item. Which makes it even harder to deal with and more risky. So it's just like, it works when it works, but I feel like it's not that good. Personally. Oh my god, that was so smart running away.
Leo has control of the banana.
Big opportunity. Oh man.
Immediately pulling the trigger in that situation, you probably have to wait.
He's respecting the banana. That's why he's going to the platform.
Has control of the banana.
Big
Has
opportunity.
raised the
Oh,
chase.
man.
Immediately pulling the trigger in that
Oh, Barbecue with the tier 1 subscription for 60 months. 5 whole years. Thank you so much for your continued support. I am analyzing MKLeo and Tweak, and I've not seen this set before.
situation, you probably have to wait just a little bit. Oh, does get the hit. Still on the ledge is Tweak though, trying to desperately.
Yeah, he's going to react to that every time.
Oh, does get the hit. Still on the.
Like, see? Air dodge, roll in, run forward, roll in. Like, this is so common. But it's just like, he wants to get the kill, and he probably thinks he can mix up here. And he can. Thank you so much for 5 months. Everybody loves Trumu. Yes, thank you so much for your Prime sub. K's TB, how's it going? Let's see. Yeah, in that situation, he's just gonna react with Nair. What I need to tell myself to do is if I'm in the situation where I feel like I have to rush, like this exact situation, like you're up, like say if I was Tweak, you're up and you have a kill confirm, you feel like you can easily get it, you could fish for it and quickly have a lead and take a set, especially against, if you're fighting a player who's like ranked higher than you. Obviously Tweak wants to beat Leo, so he's probably like, okay, this is my chance. And then he's in a situation where Leo is like bringing it back on him. I mean, like what? He started with a 3-stock lead? Or no? A huge lead. He was at 122 when he died. Leo's at 74. He's up 2-0. And this is after he switched to Byleth. So, right? So he's bringing it back, and then he's in a situation where it's like he wants to get out of the corner, right? He gives him the banana, which I don't like. And then he's coming forward, and I think, like, there's so many things you have to worry about. So basically what I'm trying to say, like, I need to train myself to run back. Like, don't run in, run back. Like, get out of that situation so that I'm not feeding into what they want. They want you to, like, in that situation, they want you to come in. Because stuff like this, as much as you think, like, if you're at this level, people aren't going to drop punishes like this. Like, rolling in on you, like, you're either going to get up B'd or you're going to get nared. Especially by Leo. So it's just harder and harder and harder to guess, I feel. It's, like, hard, like, you know, because I don't want to sound like, how do I explain, overcritical? Because it's not necessarily a bad decision what he's doing. But I feel a lot of times when I'm in that situation, I default to a certain option because I feel like I can risk it here. But the risk is exactly what you're playing into. They're going to take risky options because they're about to die. So if they see something risky, they're going to hard punish it at that point. So you wouldn't want to give them that opportunity. Like, I feel like in that situation, you should just dash away, find a moment to either punish him overextending or get a banana or something. Does that make sense? I don't know. How's it going, Nubs? Yeah, if they're down and don't have to approach, yeah. Basically. But I'm talking, like, not approach in a certain situation. Because there's certain situations you can approach, but there are certain situations you definitely shouldn't approach in. Like situations where they're bringing it back and you're in the corner and they're trying to back her, and you're trying to roll in. Like those situations, don't try to be there. Because then that's how they bring it back and then they gain momentum. It's bad. That was a really good air dodge. Good DI though. He DI'd down and away. He didn't overextend because he hit him with the banana, but he didn't get hit on the ground because he was still in the air. Oh, he jumped. Like if he ran in, like, I'm sorry, most like bad Diddies, they'll run in trying to up smash because they're like, oh, I hit him with the banana, so let me try to up smash. But like if you hit someone if they're in the air, then they just hit the ground.
Yeah.
So he's just like, okay, like I can't commit in this situation.
Trapped in the ledge, but you don't die to the dash attack. It's really nice. Oh,
It gets down to him.
He didn't panic, he just like waited.
Tweak was waiting to react, and Leo didn't give it to him. But
You could beat out Byleth Nair with a lot of moves. I think the hitbox actually ended at that point, but even if the hitbox was active, Diddy's back air would win. Diddy is gigantic. Holy shit. Holy shit. Do you guys see this? Diddy literally becomes 10 times bigger. Do you see that? Anyway.
Tweak was waiting to react, and Leo didn't give it to him. But still, with the stock, Leo on his last stock at Summit potentially right now. Is that what we're seeing?
Potentially right now. This is insane. He has been playing around the banana really well.
Loser gets 9th?
I just can't believe
not
it.
real life.
This loser's
It's not
bracket
real.
is crazy.
Okay, step back. That's a banana in tow. And right now, MKLO needs to find a way to get some of these early kills. I mean,
Oh my
Byleth the character
God.
can do it, but we're starting out the combo game.
Damn.
I'm surprised he
Let me
didn't
get away.
banana dare.
Yeah.
That's like the classic starter, but he's
feeling
he's
himself.
feeling
Yeah.
funky, man.
Yeah.
But look,
honestly,
Funky monkey.
honestly,
absolutely.
that's my boy. That's
Tweak
my
right now is doing the right thing.
He's getting mixy with it. I love it.
He's doing the right thing right now.
But honestly,
And
with
Technically, all he needs to keep doing is this, and then it's in the bag.
Flourish out in his
But what happens? Let's see. That's a punish.
Oh my God.
The problem.
This is a big
He could have punished that way harder, by the way. He could have forward smashed that.
Wait, is that it?
Byleth has a lot of lag after forward smash.
you get to see that flourish out in his play. That's when you're.
Wait, is that it?
Or down smash. Down smash might have put him in a bad position.
Oh my God.
That's one thing I do see about Tweak. What's up, Aaron? I feel like Tweak is amazing, but I feel that there are certain situations, like right there, he could have killed him, I think. Can he do like Nair Dare at that percent? Maybe not, but if he can, imagine. That'd be crazy. But anyway,
The problem.
It's not pulling the trigger just yet. That's what makes it extra.
but he's up.
See, okay, get a swing. Not gonna get a tipper there. Have the opportunity on this ledge.
But if he could take the stock, man, it's okay. Oh,
Is he dead?
Just do it.
no,
Not
okay,
yet.
all right, he's fine.
No.
What the end guard? He's on the hunt right
Oh
now.
my God. And Tweak going off stage like that is great, but that conversion,
Okay.
he has a
All right,
chance
let's
here.
see.
He has a big
Rob
chance.
this stock.
Of course, bro. It's Leo.
All
He
right.
has the banana too. That's really scary. Oh, never mind. Gave it up.
Okay.
I like
He's doing the right thing.
It's worked out well for Leo too. Being able to use the spear, like the big
Yeah.
And the nair.
disjoints that he has. Yeah, exactly. And Tweak can't run away and get banana that easily, but he's done well.
I'm surprised that monkey flip didn't work.
Game right here and the set. Yeah, nice. That was
That
great.
28.
Oh, where's the conversion?
wait.
No conversion.
Oh my gosh, the wrong way.
We are seeing the nerves come through.
Oh,
It's
absolutely. Wait a
game
minute.
five.
Wait a minute. Double jump.
No way.
Oh my God.
No way. No way. He actually died? That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Dude, I'd be so mad. Oh, I would be so pissed off. Oh, okay. I have one thing to say.
Astros worked out well for Leo too. Being able to use the spear, like the big disjoints that he has. Yeah, exactly.
The first thing I noticed,
Banana that easily, but he's done well enough. Maybe well enough to end this
like he's at 0, right? This entire time.
game right here.
But the first moment he gets a hit, look what he does. He hits him into tech chase.
End the set.
He gets the arrow. He runs full stage. Like if he decided to monkey flip, he could easily react to monkey flip. Tweak does the smart thing by like he jumps towards the edge. He doesn't like jump too far close to him. So he does the smart player thing. But look how much real estate he got just because of that hit. He got full stage control. And he's in a much better position here to cover anything Diddy can do just based off that one arrow. Like, shit like that is so important, I think. And people don't see that. Like, he took him all the way. Look, now he's in this spot. Like that. Like right there, he almost got the confirm. Like, say if he got the confirm, he's in an even better spot.
We are seeing the nerves come through.
Wait a minute. Double jump.
Like, every hit is so valuable, is what I mean. Because every hit leads into the other thing that makes a big difference. It's not about hitting them over and over again. It's more about hitting them and then keeping them in a bad spot from there. It's not, you know? So what I see a lot of the time is him spacing himself so that he doesn't get punished by things. He's really good at doing that, obviously. But mostly his hits matter so much more because he's so good at following up off of even the smallest hit. So yeah, he brought that shit back. Yeah, people make bad decisions. People do bad monkey flips when there's pressure. You know how many dumb up smashes I've done when I want to kill someone real bad? And I'm scared. I want the match to be over. A lot.
Well, this is the true test of endurance, the true test of mental fortitude, of course. Tweak versus Leo doesn't get any more classic than this. Let's get into it.
That was crazy.
Wild.
Game 4.
And a big thing to note as well.
I'm gonna turn the audio off, actually. Sorry, fans. You're going golfing tomorrow? True move. I wonder the feeling of like getting consistently reverse 3-0'd by someone. That seriously must be one of the worst feelings you could have. Like every single time you're close, but it's never good enough. Yeah, maybe the dude isn't even trying. Yeah, or maybe you just feel like you dropped the ball or something and it's like all on you. Like no matter what, it's a shitty feeling. Where have I been the last week? I literally just disappeared off the face of the planet for no particular reason. But now I am back. But I've been watching Breaking Bad a little bit. A tiny bit. Okay, they're perfectly even. I feel like the neutral is just really hard for Byleth in general. Yeah, it's an old TV show. Not old, like 10 years old or so. You been watching it too? I almost don't want to talk about it because I want to finish it first. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, Universe Easy? I just see his, well, both of them. I just feel like the spacing is just very specific. And it comes down to very slight differences. You been doing good? Awesome. Oh my god, is he fucking dead again? Are you serious? How did he get... Hold on. I wonder what the best DI is for that. I feel like, shouldn't you just DI in? What DI is that? That must be DI away. So I guess you should DI in. I don't know. It was a good, so Tweak looks like he's going for a Z drop thing. And then he just responds by naring, which covers both the banana and Diddy. So no matter what Diddy does, he gets hit as long as he's ready. And in this situation, he's ready. So he could get the confirm out of this, but it's kind of like tight. So one thing that I think is interesting is his spacing on the fair. He spaces himself right here. And I feel like it's really important because if he goes too far forward, then Diddy has the option to monkey flip above. But he gives himself enough room. It's like a little tiny detail. But oftentimes people overextend trying to get the combo. But it's like a really tight combo in this situation. So how that applies to me because so many situations I always want to get the most damaging combo. So even in situations where it's hard to hit the combo, I'll try to go for it. And then if I miss, I'm in a bad situation. So here he goes for it, right? And he DIs away and holds away. But he like fast falls and he pulls back like a little bit. It's a tiny little detail, but he like fares and drifts a little bit backwards, so he has more room to work with. And then he air dodges, he fastfall air dodges, and I guess this is a read because he ran up to it and then he just be reversed. And I don't know if he died because of bad DI. He might have died because of that DIing down and away or away. Because I don't know if he can get up air, but up air definitely wouldn't kill. So all right, let's see. And all of a sudden, we're at a game 5. If you DIN, you get hit by downer. I feel like you're more likely to live downer than you are to live backer on town at that percent. I'll take the downer. Was that a footstool? Yeah, he footstooled him. They're both footstooling each other. That's really funny. Because you could footstool people in Shield. And that's a good counter against banana. If you want to jump above someone's banana, you can just keep mashing jump. And even if they're blocking, you'll footstool them. Diddy's definitely love to roll. They love to roll. Cross up? How did that cross up? And then he got the up air? Yeah, he's not going to challenge that bear. He's going to bear, and then he's going to run. Yeah, he's going to run back. He's going to run towards the edge. So he's just going to like, okay, I'm going to just pull banana, which is a smart thing to do. Yeah, he's not challenging space fair, space bear. Oh my god. He overextended. You have to watch out for that so much in this game. First of all, watch out for overextending in general, but watch out for people air dodging. Like air dodging through your attack. They're in such a good situation because if you're unsafe on shield, this happens. And this happens to me so much. Yeah, when you play Diddy, you get the urge to roll. Yeah, it feels good to roll with Diddy because you feel like you can get away with it. It's a very slimy roll, like grimy type of roll. You feel like you're kind of cheating by using it. Pex? I haven't played Pex in a long time. Again, he did that drift. He's double jumping back to the stage, but he's drifting back. He's pulling back. He's not drifting too far forward. It gives him enough time and space to block. Yeah, he delayed the bear. He's probably waiting for the immediate bear. Like the bear at this timing, which... What is he waking up out of? Dash attack? Yeah, he dash attack for sure. He wanted to pick up the banana, get the confirm, but he DI'd down or something. Or he just missed it. He jumps above. And if he's waking up at a dash attack, he can parry right here. But if he doesn't parry right here and he buries... I mean, if he bears at this timing instead, then, you know. So many times I'm just like, I should just block. I shouldn't even try to parry. I should just block the whole thing and you don't have to worry about it. And then you can just jump away. Down tilt probably isn't safe against Byless up smash. Hold on. Byless up smash, let's see. 13. What happened? Down till -8. So it's technically safe, but He probably was so expecting it to get the confirm that he tried to do something else. Which it's like, I understand that situation. I'm in that situation all the time. Where like they're landing on the platform and they're air dodging next to you, and then you try to get like Mario's up air into down tilt, and then they block and then they punish you with something because you think you're about to get the confirm. But if you're off of the confirm, then they just punish you. And that happens so much in this game, and you have to be so wary of it. That's one of the things I noticed with Leo. Like, that very rarely happens to him. Yeah, it's safe if he shielded. He probably tried to do something. Yeah, I feel compelled to parry. That's definitely the right way to put it. He had the read there on the down smash. Double up air, he's not going to overextend. He mixed up with side B there. Wow, he covered that with up tilt. Back air up tilt, that's so good. Okay. Hit him before his side B came out. He parried the first hit in air, but then he shielded the rest of the hits. He full hopped after, and then that got caught by his up B. He DI'd far away enough to where the confirm probably isn't true. Damn, he could have dash attacked that. He could have grabbed. I don't know if he meant to down air. Probably just wasn't ready for it. What's up, Lenny? And Rosen. Congrats on the raise. He DI'd away. He's not going to risk the follow-up. Oh my god, he's doing such a good job. Tweak, a lot of the time, plays exactly how I feel Diddy should be played. He just plays a very calculated Diddy. Very smart Diddy. And slow-paced. Kind of. He finished the rapid jab. Oh, he's dead off of that. You're dead. Yep. Nice. You got the full combo. He DI'd in that time. Holy shit. Picks up the banana. Z drop catches, air dodges in on the banana. Yeah, he's messing around with the banana. Oh my fucking god. If he gets one landing there, Diddy just needs one hit. He just needs one banana toss. He delayed that. And Tweak knows. Tweak knows that he can just banana toss this. So, I'm pretty sure in this matchup, this is not safe. I'm pretty sure Byleth can't nair onto Diddy and then get away with it. Like, if Diddy can throw the banana. So, Tweak knows that, right? So, Leo is so good at mixing up the timing of the landing hit. Technically speaking, if you just commit to the hit, like all the hits, and you just wait for him, you can just punish this. But Leo is still so good at mixing up the timing on it. So he tries to throw the banana because he thinks it is a true punish, but oh shit. Now he's in this terrible situation. Oh no. Oh my god. Is he dead? Oh shit. I thought Leo wins this set. That's how it ends? Banana forward tilt? I guess so. Yeah, imagine if F tilt didn't kill, there would be something suspicious going on. Diddy has such a good idle animation. Diddy's idle animation actually pisses me off a little bit. I think he's just super just nonchalant. Makes me very angry. That was a good set. Ninth, first time misses out on top 8 in over 3 years. Yeah, sometimes you just have those days. I bet you in his mind he's like, man, I played like shit. I'm gonna just play better next time. I think he has plans up his sleeve, right? How have the results been lately? Well, let me just type this in. MKLeo versus this month. These 2 weeks ago. What big tournament has happened? You were so happy Tweak won. He hasn't entered anything since Summit? Then why is he at these SoCal tournaments? He's just been farming Shark Tank? Why is he farming Shark Tank? Oh yeah, Light. Let's watch Light. Let's watch this. I have not seen this set. Superstation, how's it going? What's poppin'? What made me watch these videos? Mama Luigi. I'm just very bored tonight. And I decided to watch some gameplay. You're doing awful? I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, this is good gameplay of their face. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I played Nico recently. I played him twice in the last 2 weeks or so. Going to any locals? BYOG was fun. Not this week, but I'll be going to locals next week. I want to get a modded controller, actually. I have problems with my current controller's R button and L button. So I'm trying to find a good one. That was a beautiful tomahawk. Favorite Ultimate set I have ever watched? I don't have one, to be honest with you. A particular, like, one set? I don't know. I should review that set so I can be ready even more. I have. Bright side, my Smash team is going to an in real life tournament on the 29th. Ooh, best of luck. His win at this major being his first was hype. Damn, that's such a good reaction on that up smash. He's just... I don't know if he uses smash stick or tilt stick. Either way, he's probably just aware. And he's just like, okay, if I'm facing backwards, then yeah, I'll just up smash. Which, it just makes sense. That was a very ultimate grab. How good do I think Fox is? Trash. One of the worst characters in the game. I think Fox, he's light. He has a terrible recovery. He gets boxed out. He has to be too specific to win. Like, he's about to die right here. See, Fox has no options. To give you my honest answer, Fox is very good. I feel like every character in this game is very good. As long as you're willing to put the work in, every character can win. Fox is definitely one of those characters. Light makes it work because he has great reactions. And he practices a lot. So that's my answer. Like, Fox in reality could be a trash character, but I don't know. Like, would it even matter? Like, maybe Fox actually is the worst character in the game, but Light is winning with them, so what difference does it make? Would it make? How long have I been playing Smash? I've been playing Smash since I was a kid. Competitively since Smash 4. So the 3DS version, basically, of Smash 4. So around October-ish, or November-ish of 2014, basically. Not much difference. Here are lots of different opinions. Here, wanted to hear what you thought. I see. That's fair. I think the only thing that matters is how comfortable you are at fighting the character. I think that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. A lot of people, for example, dropped Fox in this game because they felt like he was weird and he changed from Smash 4. Light kept with him and he's getting results with the character. Other people said it wasn't possible to get results with this character. So, what it shows me is, if you're willing to practice and get good, you can get results. What are my thoughts on always just running it back to PS2 or using your stage counter picks to the fullest? I believe two things. I think you should play on the stage that you think you're comfortable on. Obviously, your character has certain advantages on certain stages, obviously. Characters that kill upwards, that's bullshit. Like, characters that have, like, good combos on platforms, obviously, like Mario on Battlefield, or... But I just counterpick based on what I feel comfortable with. But also, you have to make, reasonable decision. Like, if you're... Yeah, sure, you can feel comfortable on FD, but how comfortable are you against, like, a character that specifically excels on FD, like Luigi or Little Mac or something? Like, yeah, you can feel comfortable on that stage, but you also have to weigh stuff like that. But there's other times, like, I'm practicing getting good on a certain stage, so I'll counterpick certain people to that stage. So it just depends. But I think it should just be, a combination of everything, basically. How did it go to shit, Superstation? I think a lot of people forget about the practice a lot part. They pull for 5 minutes and go straight to grind Discord and wonder why they're playing semi-trashy. Yeah, practice a lot. That matters a lot. Dude, if he died off of that... Am I pro Lilat? No, I am not pro Lilat. I'm actually glad you asked me that. I'm anti Lilat. But if the rule set were to favor Lilat, like if people were to like, you know, for whatever reason people love Lilat and it was a legal stage, I wouldn't complain about that. I wouldn't mind. I'll play on Lilat. But I don't like the stage. We need more Mii Brawlers, only the surface is being scratched. Mama Luigi, I don't think you actually want more Mii Brawlers. I don't think you actually want that. Imagine Zero Suit, Fox, and Mario combined. Define practice. Just wondering. Well, practice can be repetition, so you're doing things over and over again. So you could be practicing a certain combo over and over again so that it's easy to do. And you can do it when there's pressure, which is what matters. So you could practice a combo over and over. A lot of people complain, you know. They'll be like, I practice this, but I can't do it in tournament. Well, it's just like, at that point, you haven't practiced it to a level to where it's just the way you play. You have to turn on that level of play. Like, you should just be able to play that way all the time. That's the point of practice, you know? Like, if you practice something all the time and you're not able to do it in a match, then you haven't practiced it enough. Or you haven't been exposed to the situation where, like, that thing is actually relevant. Like, you could practice something over and over again that has value for a certain situation. Like, you could practice a very nuanced situation, but how the fuck did he die? You could practice a very nuanced situation, but if you're losing because your character is getting edge guarded, then it doesn't matter what you're practicing. So you also have to practice what's relevant too. Yeah, we definitely don't need more Mii Brawlers. Not really. Any mixture's atrocious, literally a skill issue moment. Oh my god. I think spacing is underrated, and admittedly, I suck at it. Yeah. I mean, I think... Underrated. What do you mean underrated? I don't underrate spacing. Good forward tilt. You're dead. Yeah. I don't really see anything too spectacular right now. I just see normal Smash Brothers. I think this is the best of 5, so we'll see how it develops. People don't talk about it enough. They talk about Aegis more. But you have to realize, King, a vast majority of people are just going to complain about what's winning. A vast majority of people don't actually want to, like, learn. So don't worry about it. Because if you talk to me, I could tell you how important spacing is. And I think a lot of people I know can tell you. Because I like, if you ask me, that shit's not underrated. Who are my favorite players to watch? I don't know anymore. Cola? Yeah, I'd say Cola. Ooh, he almost got that. That fair goes so high. Cola Light Mars, obviously, yeah, those are, you know, they go in. Starry, good to see you. Hopefully you're having a nice night, aren't you? I don't practice much, but I do well in grind servers. Yeah, the people in grind servers are kind of bad. No offense. Not all of them, but some of them. I think it's really, really, really underrated. I'll say something about being underrated. Underrated to get just offline practice. Just going to your local and just playing the people at your local. I think people don't value that as much. Because I feel like the people who, like, are consistently going to locals, like, yeah, I understand you might be playing these people consistently and you're used to how they play, but it's good to be exposed to offline play, but also just playing people who are tournament level. Like, people in Discord servers, like, yeah, they're pretty decent sometimes, but like, playing against tournament level players consistently is way more helpful. You're not the only one burning the midnight oil tonight. You definitely are not. For some reason, I decided I'm just gonna get on and do whatever I want to, and I was like, let's just watch gameplay. So I am up, and I am not tired. What the fuck? Oh, he threw it. I was like, what happened? Spacing isn't a Smash thing, it's a universal FGC thing. It's ever exactly. It's a universal thing. I definitely don't think it's underrated. I definitely think it's probably the most important thing about Smash. Because if you can't move your character around, you can't really do anything. Tilde not my favorite? That's funny. I think what the things Tilde does is crazy, and I think he's an impressive player. But when I see Falco, it's hard. It's hard for me to watch. He's dead? No? You watched a couple of VODs of me 2-3 years back and usually say the Zenyou now would never drop that. Or Zen's pissed off right now. I think it's very easy to tell when I'm mad in game. I feel like I just ride momentum well. But when the momentum isn't in my favor, that's not good. Best player in my region legit said on Twitter that he'd rather play online arenas than go to locals. That's funny. I don't understand how and why. Does he just appreciate the comfort of his own home better? Or does he actually think that, like, offline is worse? I want to rant about this more, but I'm going to get over it. My Switch is still mostly just replaying some super bosses I see. That full hop fair is very difficult to deal with. It's just an active hitbox. And I'm pretty sure no matter at what point Light decides to fair, like if you jump into it at any point, he can combo you out of it. So you just don't want to get hit by it. And then Fox, if he has the banana, he could jump, throw the banana down, come down with dare, come down with bear, come down with nair. So there's so much shit you have to watch out for. So with Fox, I'm trying to tell myself, if Fox is above me, just shield. Like, I know it looks scary because he's like a fly, because he can like just full hop and then double jump around you. And it's so scary, you have to guess on so many things he can do. But if it's like, I have a frame 3 OB, I can just sit there. I don't have to like guess. Or I can throw out an active hitbox that just covers him on his way down. But if I'm trying to cover a very specific timing on Fox when he's trying to land or trying to go for something, it's very difficult unless like the hitbox is always out all the time. So I'm just gonna like roll away or just block it. Like, look at this. He got so much damage out of that. But good DI from Tweak. You're talking about Jared? He's really good. Oh yeah, Jared. I've definitely played him in some online arenas. And I met him at Genesis. This is one thing about Light. you can't ever give him shit like this. Like double jump around him. Like he's always gonna react to stuff like that. But it's like obviously he's also really, really, really good at mixing things up as well. But he's the kind of player that I feel that if you start to autopilot against him, he'll just fuck you up. Like he'll just keep hitting you over and over again. Like he'll punish the nair, he'll punish whatever. Like that. Like the fact that he jumps up and hits you for that. Do you know how hard that is? Like obviously he got the dash attack, he has the banana. And he DI'd away too. So he double jumps away, but like hitting him here, like nobody reacts to that. I have not played Light in this game. I played him in Smash 4, but not in this game. I think Fox's F-Tilt really does look cool. You're gonna ask me for some games, but life got in the way? Oh, I see. You're gonna ask me for some games. How certain are you that I would have accepted such offer? That would have been beautiful if he got that. The empty land down tilt. Another thing is like going for tomahawks against Fox, especially Foxes that have good reactions, is really hard. Because they'll just jump away. I think Fox has one of the best full jumps in the game. Him and Greninja. Yeah, Fox's downer is gonna kill and Nair's gonna kill. Bear, okay, up smash. I don't think Bear would have killed. Hey, King, did you, are there any other tournaments you go to during the week? "50-50, I assume you'd be more high profile than a simple Twitch follower. Another if you were in that instant tryhard mood." That's true. Because sometimes I'm just like scoping Discord servers and just waiting for people to play. Haven't I run into you as well? Like I think I ran into you on Elite once. Or twice or something like that. Pretty sure I did. I've never run into you. I've run into Zandomo like 4 times. This is such dramatic music. Oh, you've never been to a local? Oh, wait, you're not the King from SoCal? I thought you were someone else. That reaction. You're from NorCal? Damn. Sorry, this whole time I thought you were someone from SoCal. I think you should go to a local. Check it out. The NorCal scene is pretty cool. I can vouch. Deros is a NorCalian. Steve theme. You went to your first local today? How'd you enjoy it? You'll pay for my venue fee if I go all Falco on my next local. I am absolutely not going to go all Falco. I wonder how far I'd get with all Falco, though. What if I win the tournament with all Falco? Superstation, I completely agree. Why not is definitely the attitude. It was good, kind of got spanked, but pretty much what I'd expect. Yeah, a lot of people are chill. If you get some practice in, you can just be on your way to improvement. Might be a broad question. What do you think is the key to having a top player advantage state? You understand what your combos are, first of all. So you know what you can go for, what you can't go for. And so you know how to cover what character you're dealing with. So depending on what character you're dealing with, certain characters have like bad landing options. Some characters have good landing options. So it's good about understanding what situation you're in and whether or not you can challenge something. So in the case of Fox, look what Light just did. This whole situation. So he gets falling backer into dash attack, right? So that's a true combo. So Wario's in lag. He gets nair. He could have got nair dash attack, actually. He could have got like weak nair dash attack and probably up air or something. But here he covers this spot with up air, so Wario can't really do anything. And then he back airs, that kind of forces him to air dodge. He lands right here, he forward tilts, that knocks him down. He goes for dash attack, right? So he rolled in. So he basically took him, how much percent? From 18 to 55. And this could have he could have extended further if he just got the punish on the roll in. But basically he's just covering options that areas Wario can't challenge and forcing him to do things. And then when Wario lands right next to him, he can just punish him. So he's just covering a lot of options and then waiting for his opportunity, if that makes sense. So it's about understanding how to juggle certain characters and how far you need to be from them. And understanding how to auto-cancel your moves so that you can have no lag when you throw a move out, so you can force someone to air dodge but still have enough time to punish them. So stuff like that. Like, you really could see it a lot with Fox. Especially Light's Fox. Because he's doing it all the time. Yeah, I agree, Daros. I think the constant, like, realization that you're learning or that you don't know things is great. See? Look. That frame trap. So up air, I mean, like, that forced his air dodge, basically. If he's anywhere near the up air, he gets hit. And then he has to land here, and then he's just ready to up smash. I shall analyze your set versus Larry Lurr. How long is the set? I'm already not going to analyze it. I just want to know how long it is so I can decline it knowing how long it is. How many projectiles were thrown? Are you 3-1, Dim, so not long? What's in it for me from watching it? You beat him without projectiles. No projectiles at all? You didn't cross him up? Damn, no projectiles at all. Interesting. Are you proud of yourself or what? Did you come in here you thinking I'm gonna give you a birthday cake, or you You want me to give you like a high five, or what do you want from me? No? Okay, good. You were there in person? Oh my god, how did he get up smashed? That forward tilt hits way too low. He just ran up and up smashed. Okay. I'm pretty sure he was still invincible, so he couldn't even banana throw. Shark Tank's a pretty nice local. I've been hearing things about Shark Tank. I've never been. Good spacing. Am I going to GLS? No, I'm not going to be at GLS tomorrow. Good fare. Bob is trying to run TTS? Is that right? Does Brian not want to do it, or? I hate getting hit by get up attack. I think it's an insult. That's such a bad option. Like, the more I see it, the more shitty I think it becomes. Like, it's good if they block the banana. Like, if you're gonna go low and pull the banana, yeah. But if he's just gonna jump, air dodge, grab the banana, you've gained nothing. Now he gets an item to ledge trap you with, which makes it easier for him. Now he can throw it up and up air you or whatever, and you still have no option. It's like, if you're in a spot where the guy's ready for the banana, I feel like you shouldn't even just pull it there. You should just up B. Because it's not like he's going to jump off and hit you. Like, if you jump off the stage and just up B... Well, I mean, I guess he's stalling. So he's just like, okay, I can sit at the edge and I'm safe. And he has to commit to the down smash to hit me. Which I guess that makes sense. But still, like... I mean, the first time, he got away with it. But even then, like, I still feel like it's just not a good option. It's too far for him and too much to pay for gas and taking time off work. Interesting. I think Bob is very capable of running TTS. I vouch for him. It's your only chance for a while? You'll get another chance. You'll be good. It is a good option. The banana? Especially if he takes the item. I don't agree. You get to throw the banana. So if you're holding the banana, he drops, throws the banana. So sure, if you're jumping into the banana and it clips you, then that's fine. But if he blocks it, yeah, you have to jump, grab the banana. You have to Z drop, the Z grab, or air dodge, or attack. No, that is not limiting his options, because he can throw the banana and he attacks. That's more options. Limiting your option would be forcing you in shield, and forcing you to sit in shield, and you don't have an out of shield. The thing is the banana gives you an out of shield option. Yeah, he has to throw the banana. So that gives him a tool. That's the reason Diddy will pull banana on you. Like, if Diddy's in advantage, he's going to pull banana on you. Why? Because it's good to have an item. Because you don't have to commit. You get to throw the item from a distance. And they have to get up. Especially if they jump. if they jump and you throw them and they hit the banana and they have to hit the ground, a lot of times people aren't ready for that, or they buffer air dodge, or in this case, he tried to do banana up air. Look, he grabs it, he air dodges, so even if he monkey flips, he's out of the range. He can like literally dash back, throw the banana, up smash him. As opposed to if he didn't have the banana, he'd have to whiff punish the kick. So you lose options. You don't gain options. You can grab it back, but you're giving them a tool. Like, I see it working if they're not ready for it. But it's the same reason you will throw boomerang and bomb. You'll throw bomb because I have to jump, Z grab it, or air dodge through it, or attack. So that's something I have to give up when I'm coming from the edge. So if you're giving the opponent a ledge trap tool, especially against Fox, who has to look for the grab already to kill you, now you're going to give him an out of shield option that kills you. Another one, but from a distance. It's just, I just feel like it's not a good option most of the time. Like, if you're very tricky with it, yeah, and most of the time he is tricky with it, which I think can lead you to being comfortable doing it consistently. But that doesn't mean it's a great option all the time, or most of the time. Like, he could have banana up aired that, or banana back aired that. That's just a true combo. He's dead. And then even then, he had to come down. Like, I guess he didn't have to come down the move because he's not in tumble yet. But oftentimes, especially with the way he spaced this up air, falling fair, falling nair gets punished. So it's just never good. Well, let me see this real quick. Rob. Okay, Rob. Rob throws the gyro down. The gyro's active. It's either going to hit you towards the stage or hit you away from the stage, depending on where he faces it. He throws it down facing the stage. It's going to hit you towards the stage. If you face off stage, it's going to hit you off stage. The hitbox is active the whole time, so you have to get up. You have to pick an option. There's nowhere where you throw an item that you lose options. You gain options if you throw an item. So you have an active hitbox here. So instead of having to Rob down tilt, which his down tilt's already fast, he doesn't have to sit here down tilting and forced to react to roll or jump. Like, he could just, or he doesn't even have to react to jump if he's down tilting most of the time. So he has the gyro hitbox there, so he doesn't actually have to ever be at risk for a ledge trap. So he gets to stand here while he has the gyro out. So you have to do something. Or he gets to like back air here safely. If you neutral get up, you get hit into him. Or if you get hit away, you can't punish him. So no matter what you do, Rob gets something from gyroing. He gets something from the item. In the case of Diddy, it's the same thing. Diddy, you have to drop down and jump up aerial or a Z drop, grab the banana, and even if you instant throw the banana, they can rising aerial, grab the banana, throw it. Now you're in the situation again, now without a jump, and they still have your banana. Like, no matter what, you're in a shitty situation. I hate that move. He did it awkward, which that's the right thing to do. Like, oftentimes, like, how to explain? Yeah, I can go frame by frame, Mama Luigi. Like against Diddy or Mithra or like Cloud or Fox or Sheik, characters that have to be very specific to punish you an advantage, you have to do ratchet shit. Like, you have to just freaking side B in situations that don't make sense. Like, you have to do things, you have to go against the grain because they're waiting for you to do the smart thing. Or not the smart thing, you're waiting for you to do the typical thing. And so they can punish the easy typical thing. You have to just do something that they're not expecting a lot of the time. Or you have to land in an awkward, weird way that they're not expecting. Especially Light, because he's so good at reacting. To the point where, okay, he knows when you have to aerial, so he's just going to run up, parry it. And he knows if you're going to be reverse, look, you're dead. Good to see you, Smash Librarian. I guess the set's over. You got 3-0'd. I don't really have much to say about that set. I feel like Light did what Light wanted to do, and Tweak wasn't able to do what Tweak wanted to do. But the fact that it was that clear says a lot. It says a lot about Light's advantage, because Light is the kind of guy, he'll hit you once, and then he deals a lot of damage, he tilts you, and then Tweak is the kind of guy that he kind of does the same thing, but he does it more in a passive kind of way. In a more like roundabout way. He's not like super overtly aggressive. But I feel like when Tweak doesn't have his hold on you, as you know, mental hold on you, it's easier to survive, I suppose. And I felt like Light in this case was able to take advantage of that, basically. Glad to see you streaming Friday for me, so easier work day. Oh, nice. Easier work day. So T actually plays Kazuya. Is there another recent tournament that was like pretty high level? Kurae, thank you so much, King. I should watch T versus Riddles. Oops. Kazuya Ditto? I don't want to see a fucking Kazuya Ditto. I'll watch Chag versus Riddles. Chag versus Riddles. That sounds good. Kazuya Ditto will just be freaking bar fight extravaganza. Larry Marco, I'm not gonna watch that set, bro. Let's go, Palu. Yeah, Chag is just gonna keep away. He's spacing fair bear. He's trying to invincible dash through him. Pretty typical stuff. He's non-stop aggressive, and Chag is basically non-stop run away, which is the exact thing you should be doing. I assume that was a buffered roll, which got him punished. He probably could have jumped, actually. Yeah, that roll. Yeah, that roll. That kick beat the nair? Oh, it beat the nair because of how the hitbox works. He died because he interacted. No, he wasn't interacting. He just got parry punished. When you're coming from above and you're fighting a Shoto, this is what they want. They want you to run up aerial, or landing aerial parry 0 to death you. If you come down with a multi-hit, it's much harder to do. Because Kazuya wants the grab, and he can easily dash grab you. He's not trying to interact. And then he made like a couple mistakes and disadvantaged and got punished to death, basically. I mean, the fact that he tried to fair wasn't terrible. Like, you can get away with it. But now that you know, you're probably not going to fair there again. Jesus, dude. That covers everything. You're just straight up dead. Oh my god, send? How's it going? Shoto main's always nair in, and that's obvious as fuck. You see, that is the problem. It could be obvious till the cows come home. You still get hit, still die, still get tilted. It's just one stupid interaction that can just fuck up a match. Here for the knowledge? Oh my god, my knowledge? Me? Little old me? Thank you. You're either gonna go high. That move is so annoying. Hold on. Can she even beat that move? $12? Is there a difference between the aerial? No. Alright, so hitbox is out at the side, and then the weak hit lasts for a while. Yeah, you can beat it out. You can spike it. You'll probably trade, but it's worth it. And I don't think it'll ever trade in a spot where you'll die, so. But I feel like you can use a much more consistent move. In a couple of interactions in which Chad got cornered, that basically meant a lot of damage or stock loss. I can break it down for you. I'll show you the first interaction where he died, right? I'll show you the first stock. This happens to everybody. Oh my god, I accidentally went forward. So he's running away. He's jumping in a way where Kaze has to respect fair or bear. You see, he's like jumping back, and then when he's too close, he goes to the platform. Good strategy. And obviously he's going to control space in front with nair, short up nair. And he's going to pull back like this, so it's hard to punish. So he's just going to run away, play the runaway game, right? So what happens is, yeah, Riddles is just going to keep doing the same thing. Because he's getting hit for these little hits that don't matter when he hits her. So, look, he runs away. He's going from the platform, right? He tries to fair from above, like this. Parry, punish, grab, right? He gets hit. So technically he was out of the combo here. But then he rolls, he gets hit again. He gets hit twice, right? So he tries to up air this. And then he gets hit again. Now he's at the edge. And now he's like, let me try to fight back. And then he dies. In my opinion, you have to be very aware. It's very hard. It's very hard. You have to be very aware when they drop. Like, they drop their combo and you have to just jump. Get out of there. Because if you buffer roll, which is what I do all the time too, that shit happens. He just keeps mashing, and because he has auto turnaround, he'll just automatically autocorrect for him, and then he just kills you. And especially because of the way Riddles does it. I think he did it on the second stock. Pretty sure. Where he got her to the platform. I'm pretty sure it was here. Like, look, he's sitting there trying to reversal him. Yeah, so Kazuya can do this bullshit where if you tech and then you roll in, he gets the buffered input. This shit that kills you instantly. Right? So, like, a lot of the times, like, I notice in my case, I have a lot of problems when I get hit by a character that has like if I'm fighting someone who has a really good punish game and I get damaged, like if I'm fighting a Luigi, I get hit for 90. Like I'm stubborn. I make the mistake of trying to fight. I try to sit there and fight. It's like, dude, those are not the moments you should sit there and fight. Those are the moments you need to get away. Because if you try to make a decision in that state of mind when you've just been hit and then they're trying to make a read on you, it's just they have an advantage in that situation because they can, like, it's weird. They see more clearly than you do in that situation because you're reacting to something they did to you, if that makes sense. So I feel like you should just get away and just keep doing what you're doing. Because, yeah, okay, sure, you punish Kazuya once, but then this shit happens, now you're dead. It's just never worth it. And he didn't even go for the up B. Instead of fighting back would have been a better option. Well, what Leo does is he drops off. He drops off the platform and he bears. And because he's playing Byleth, he has no risk in going for it. So he can just, like, up B and go for all sorts of, like, stalling shit. So he, like, stays here and just, like, okay, I don't have to you still have to come to me, basically. But oftentimes it's like, I'm going to try to throw out this Nair that can potentially hit Kazuya if he does a couple options. But if he doesn't pick those couple options, he picks something else, you're dead. It's not worth it. You're constantly putting yourself in a spot where you have to guess, but it's never favorable for you. You should always get away and abuse the fact that he can't move. So if you get far away enough from him, he can't guess because he's too slow. So it's better to just do that, you know? But it's hard to remember because you panic. And it feels like they're mashing brainlessly, and you're just like, okay, I could just hit this guy for free. But it doesn't work like that because Smash Ultimate sucks. So sometimes your move just will whiff for no reason, and Kazuya will still hit you. So it's still not even a good reason. Even when you know what they're gonna do, it's not a good like risk, if that makes sense. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna play the game, but yeah. Hello, I'm back. Do I plan to upload this to YouTube? I do not, but I appreciate the support. I'm glad you enjoy it. Of course, if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer it. Oh, hello, Marco. That was funny. That's my kind of joke. Angel, what's up, dude? Let me go back to the last game. So clearly Riddles won. Am I sick? No. I actually feel good. I was sick a few weeks ago. Not sick. I had an allergic reaction. What the fuck happened? How did he even get hit by that? Oh, he just turned around the wrong way. He had the right read, but... Sick of Smash? Sometimes. Dude, the way this character can just... Look at what Riddles is doing. You see, Chag is trying to space himself around Kazuya. Because he sees that Riddles is like coming in with these attacks. It looks like you can space yourself around Kazuya. You can't. This character automatically turns around. He has like deceptively low lag on certain attacks. Like he's doing jab 1. Like look at the moves he's using. He's not using the laggy moves like the freaking kicks. All of his kicks are like laggy. So he did up smash into the fist, and then the jab 1 into the fist. Like if he does that shit, he has no lag. If he's doing like watch. Like if he's doing this move, it's like -10. But if he whips it, like in neutral, he has lag. Like dash attack that has lag. And this move you can usually space around pretty easily. This move has lag. Like most of his attacks, he has like these wind up things that you either beat on startup or you beat on whiff. But in the case of his jab has like no lag. For some reason. And then his uppercut. I can barely find it. But you already know how broken that move is. Yeah, it'll auto turn around. So that's another reason why you shouldn't... Because I don't want to say don't try to space around this character, because you are supposed to space around the character. But this is what I believe. The neutral shouldn't be the issue in the matchup. You should always, in my opinion, be looking to damage Kazi as much as possible. It shouldn't be to fight this character in neutral. And, like, I don't think his neutral's that good, but there's so many situations that this character just... He could come up with some option that you don't expect that can kill you instantly. So it's better not to try to challenge him a lot of the time. I don't know the specifics about it. I'm seeing your conversation, Angel and Mama, Luigi. I don't know the specifics about what moves he can actually auto turn around. I'm assuming that he can buffer everything. If he can't, I would just say you should just treat it as if he can freaking auto turn around everything. Because that will keep you as safe as possible. Jesus. Okay. How did he get that combo? Let's see. Side B to the ledge, immediate neutral getup, win God Fist, that ate the nair. Ate the nair that he actually expected and covered correctly. Completely ate through it. He ate 52%. So that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, there's so many spots where it's like, why are you being here against this character? Like, obviously they're just gonna wake up and pick the fastest option that's invincible. Like, obviously he's gonna get up and pick an invincible move, because what's a better option than that? Nothing. And then you're in the perfect spot where he gets to reversal you. But it's so hard. It's so hard because you know, like, there's so many situations where you know what they're gonna do, and you're just like, I wish I can just punish this, but it's not that simple. Like, I feel like you have to just always be one layer ahead. Like, yes, they're going to wake up and mash an option, but you have to be far away enough to punish their roll in after their wake up option. Because they're waking up mashing an option because they know it's a strong option. They don't have to think about it. It comes out instantly, and it works, and it kills. So they're obviously going to pick that option. So it's like, why don't you just cover that option, and then they have to pick something honest. If they pick something honest, they die. But it's like you have to train yourself not to swing on that. Like, even, like, I guess, yeah, you have a read on neutral getup. I feel like in this position, I just don't know what you even punish with as Palu. Because Nair out of shield, look. Nair out of shield starts up too high. You see how Kazuya, he gets up, he like leans, he creeps up. So his body is low while he's invincible, right? So even if you could hit him, and then he wakes up, look how quick he wakes up. He's invincible the whole time. He had one moment where he was vulnerable, basically. Well, right here. So you had... He's invincible. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 frames to punish him. And even when you have 3 frames to punish him, your character's too high. Even if... So your hitbox wouldn't even hit him. Like, you see what I'm saying? The short up Nair loses to every option, basically. Or every attack loses to this. Anything you decide to do in this situation, you lose. Yeah, Smash Librarian. I think you have to combo them. Like, you have to combo them, and then in neutral you have to hit them, and then get them to run in at a certain timing, punish that timing, and then when they adjust, and then switch to another thing. And then you just keep doing that until they get flustered and start making more mistakes. That's my success, but you have to also... What my problem is, I fucking take a risk because I'm so confident in what they're going to do, and a lot of times I'm correct, but then I either misjudge the situation or I shouldn't be in that situation. It's like, even though I'm confident in what they're going to do, it's not a favorable spot for me to be in because I'm betting so much on this one specific interaction. It's like... that can give me the reward that I want, but if it doesn't happen that way, then it just goes to shit. They wake up with an option that kills me instantly. So I feel like I have to be safe in those moments, and I also have to be willing to let people be alive for a long time, not try to kill people. But it's hard, dude. How does Cola feel about Kazuya? I feel like Fox could keep his distance against Kazuya. I mean, he's fast enough to. Look at this shit. He's literally just spamming that fucking attack. Getting grabbed at this percent's no big deal. Good grab. Roy can, yeah, I guess Roy can. I feel like Roy would be a little more specific because Roy has the sweet spots on his hilt, so he has to be closer to get the sweet spot. But at the same time, Roy is usually like nairing you, so he's going past your shield anyway. So it kind of doesn't even matter. Yeah, right there is exactly what Shag should do. Now he's doing the right thing. So he backed up. You see that? Like last time he tried to nair. He's in the same exact spot. Last time he tried to nair here. He gets up, neutral gets up, right? So now he's out. He's out of the situation. He wakes up with the button. Now he's in a spot. He missed the pivot grab, but he could have technically punished that. But he's at least in a spot where he gets to respect Kazuya here, so she doesn't like just die to something random. Because it's exactly what Kazuya wants. Now you're in this situation where you get to cross up Kazuya's shield. Now he has to make a smart player move. He can't just mash Win Godfist. Like, you just want to get away from him where... You want to get away from him in spots where he can mindlessly smash it. You know what I mean? That was a really good trump attempt, though. He hates Kazuya? Jesus, please don't die. How did he get hit? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me he got hit this way. Okay, never mind. He narrowed out of that. Again, he buffered the roll there. So he got hit by the wake-up neutral air. So this is very typical. People, when they take your stock, they'll run to the edge, grab the ledge, get up from the ledge, and then they'll pick like neutral get up, mash a button, because you're trying to hit them. Or they'll ledge jump, mash something, like this. So they're gonna pick an option to hit you instantly. So you want to kind of avoid this. Like, there's certain people who, like, when they come from the Angel platform, they'll just charge Limit, or they'll charge Needles, or they'll, like Samus, they'll charge Neutral B. And that's helpful, because even if they run to the edge to wait out your invincibility, you're in a good spot. You're in the edge. I mean, in the center. So you don't have to, like, you know, chase them, and then they're in a spot where they can just essentially press any button they want to, and you have to guess. But it's so tempting. Again, it's like, I say this, but I'm also guilty of this because I understand the feeling. I understand why he's grabbing. It's because he's right there. It's easy to grab. But then you get put into this situation. So I feel like in this game, you have to just default to, like, I'm going to do this every time. I'm going to do this option every time, no matter what they do. And then that way you can cover everything just by default. Instead of, like, trying to make exceptions for certain situations, you just cover it, if that makes sense. Like, oh my god, that's so sad. That's such a sad situation. He had that, but he just has invincibility on that move. That was a perfect combo too. That was an amazing grab. Yeah, I think it's cool that he has a reflector. Ooh, that was a really good nair because that covered him off stage. That was good coverage by him. Kazi has like a bunch of moves, but I feel like they're very specific. They don't actually hit you out of the air. He whiffed down tilt. I guess it's just an unfortunately laggy down tilt in this situation that he happened to jump there. So that move in this spot is risky. Like, think about this move in this particular spot. So, like, if you down tilt here, like, if Kazuya runs in, yeah, that'll hit Kazuya. And sure, it'll hit him off stage, but he's not dead, even if you get the down tilt. But in this case, he decides to jump. And this is an if. Like, you can't really down tilt on reaction. The move isn't that kind of move. The move you kind of throw out when you expect someone's going to be at a certain spot, right? Which I think is reasonable, and I don't think it's, like, necessarily a bad option. But this is where, like, these kinds of options can turn into terrible options. Because he happened to pick freaking kick here. And then now he's in. And then he gets this freaking combo. So it's like, there's so many situations, like... But I also feel that you have to make those decisions, too. It's not like you can control yourself to always be like, I'll never down tilt. Because you have to also just pick the option that you think is the right option to pick. You can't just be self-conscious about getting hit all the time. Yeah, I guess that's just a, like... he missed his down tilt, now he'll explode for it. Exactly. Kazuya has a 3-4 frame dash shield from crouch dash cancels. It is crazy, but at the spot you want to stand against Kazuya, it still loses to falling aerials most of the time. Yeah, it has 3-4, like a 3-4 frame window, but if you have an active move out, it'll usually hit him anyway. So it's good, and his moves aren't really that fast to make up for it, other than his Wind God Fist. Like, if I run up and dare and he's doing the invincible thing, I'm pretty sure, unless he like buffers it out of it, I'm pretty sure it'll hit him. It works a lot of the time, so I don't know. It's good, but basically what I'm saying is, like, you have to be willing to fight this character, but you can't be paranoid about, like, down tilting. Because he could die for this, but he gets out of the combo. I think it's better, honestly, it's better to just do everything you normally would, but just don't panic when he hits you, and just recognize when his combo is true and when you can jump out of it, and then just get out of it. Because look, like, Riddles... Oh my... Dude, you fucking die from that? He said 84. Yeah, if you know how to buffer it correctly, you know, like if Kazuya is... If he does a move and then immediately does the Wind God Fist, he buffers it, that's hard to punish. I don't like using moves with the intention to wall out Kazuya. Baiting a whiff punish with them is stronger. I actually agree with that. I agree with that. Pugadar, I challenge you, though, because the problem I feel that you run into is you can't keep playing at that rhythm forever. Like, someone says, yeah, you can, but then I'm like, no, you really can't. Like, depending on your opponent, like, you have to be able to be willing to make those decisions, too. So it's like best of both worlds. Like I've definitely been in situations like I'm just gonna buckle down and just cloud bear over and over again, and it works. But oftentimes you get put in situations where you've been in the same situation over and over and over again, to where at the end when they finally want to kill you, they're gonna make the right decision. So then you're stuck with the same problem you started with, in that, like, yeah, you're trying to be defensive, but now they're just getting more mad. And so when they hit you, they're going to be more optimal at that point. Like that happens so often. Like, you fuck someone up without getting hit to 120, and then they grab you once it's even. So then you run into that problem. So it's like, yeah, you have to make risks, and then, like, down tilting them. If, okay, they might run in, and you have to be willing. I think the point is, at the end of the day, you have to just be willing to get hit, and just, okay, I got hit, and okay, if they drop their combo, they drop their combo. You can't, like, be afraid of it. Because if you play in a way where it's afraid, then it's just a matter of time. Box Kazi at top level. Oh, what the fuck happened? Yeah, it could be crazy. I mean, the only thing I expect, the worst case scenario, Kazi is ice climbers. He touches you one time with every move and you die. And we've had that before in a Smash game. I just feel like his neutral isn't that amazing. The players who are going to focus and spend all day long practicing Kazuya to master the combos aren't going to put as much effort into their neutral. I don't think you can. Like, if you're really going to optimize the combos that much, like, sure. But you're not going to be perfect like a robot's perfect. You could be pretty perfect. You can be pretty good a lot of the time, but you're going to fight someone with good DI. Where it's like you think you can cover every DI, but some people are tricky. And some people are hard to hit. So, I don't know. I think he has a lot of potential. But, sure, yeah, okay, he 0 to deaths you every time. It's not like any other character. Every other character can do that. Human error is the fundamental role, in my opinion. Marco. That's always it. People make mistakes. That's why I don't believe in, like, perfect characters. I think it's bullshit. No such thing as a perfect character. This is from a scholar point of view. Beef Soar is harder to use in top level than Kazuya. Harder in what way? Wolf kind of perfect? Fuck no. Forward till it gets dash grabbed on shield? That's not a perfect character. Mario can dash grab Wolf for forward tilting his shield. Like combo-wise, knowing, spacing, IDJ. What combo? He doesn't have any 0 to death combo. He has like 0 to 40. If you're the best Wolf, you have like 0 to 50 with a read. With 0 to death with like a read. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Lucas is the man. He just wants to nair him. And Riddles is just being amazing. Mario is broken, in my opinion. Like what I was saying, Terry's a good example. You can't be afraid of this character. You just gotta fight him. You just gotta be willing to fight him. Fuck that move. I hate his freaking kick. The kick that he leaps across the stage. I don't know what it's called. One that almost breaks your shield for some reason. And hits above him. Crack shot. Yeah, crack shot. Good to see you, Flappe. This is a nightmare scenario. Terry with 3 stocks with go meter. Nightmare scenario. It's very, very, very easy to fold in this situation. Very easy to fold. Very easy to give up. Look at that shit. Shit like that happens. And they know it. They know it when they're doing it to you, that it's getting into your head. I would be so fucking mad. You know he didn't mean to bear. You know he was thinking the whole time, as long as I hit you once. You can tell he's fishing for nair, and it's just not working. And then this moment when he gets his shield up smashed, you know he meant to do something else. Yeah, whatever. You like Terry as a character? The thing about pacing causes his ability to change his pacing better than any other character. But I feel it's more of a spacing thing rather than pacing. Although it's still hard to maintain the same spacing, even if you have faster mobility. Yeah, he can change his pacing, but that wouldn't necessarily make him any better. Because if you can't beat like rising or falling aerials, like if you can't beat Palu's falling fair, it doesn't matter what pacing you're playing. Like the match is dictated because of like a couple moves in the neutral, like that being one of them. Like if you can't beat that move, then that means they're gonna spam that move. Yeah, the invincibility on the freaking thing that Kazi can do is pretty good, but if you ultimately can't beat that move, then they're just gonna do the same thing, which is they're just gonna run away. They're gonna run away. They're gonna aerial. They're gonna, you know. It's good, but like, hold on. I feel like the answer to Kazuya doesn't change at the end of the day, if that makes sense. Remember Riddles was doing Coinbox and was playing Roy. He had to fight a Terry. The Terry fucked him up. He said, "This is what I do to people." He was kind of mad. No, I understand that. I've had that exact same experience. I've had that exact same experience. Playing Master Mario. Alright, let's watch this. I've not seen this, so. Lamau, it's 2 a.m. Catch you next time. Take care, Mama Luigi. Yeah, hopefully one of these GLSs, for sure. I like Zachary Sheik. I respect Sheik players. I think I would like Zenyou commentating on my amazing gameplay versus one of the best players in the world. Are you actually like proud of yourself, bro? Are you gonna like post like the challenge or the fucking Start GG link on your wall and fucking like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like make a shrine to this tournament after beating Larry Lurr? Is this like your whole life's accomplishment? Like why are you telling me like it's like this big thing? What, you want me to celebrate? What do you want? Give me more ideas? I don't have any ideas. I'll tell you why I don't have ideas. I don't understand why people are celebrating these wins so much. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I feel like it's just the culture these days in SoCal. I don't know. I think it's the culture to brag about your wins. What the fuck? That killed him? Okay, that just went under him. Somehow. Not necessarily celebrate, just happy. I consider this celebrating, bro. You're coming here talking about it? How come I never talk about my accomplishments? Everybody else around me talks about their accomplishments all day. That's the only thing they fucking talk about. Constantly. How come I'm the only one who never fucking does? It's interesting to me. I don't know. Just food for thought, that's all. Just saying what I see. I do, but differently. Don't get me in on that shit. He actually got the timing on that. Did he stand up? Because I'm surprised, like, he either got the perfect timing. No, he must have got the perfect timing. No, he didn't. Look, he's pressing something. He's trying to grab. So technically, he could have shielded. That's insane. That's insane. He still had enough time to do something. He overshot that. Look, he did the dash thing, but he went like so far past him. I don't know how that happens. He's stuffing him. He's stuffing him out of the wake up. Because he's coming out, he's getting hit. Like, see, he does it here. And then he does it again. So he gets down throw, fair, he DIs away. So he can like press an aerial and then immediately buffer something. So he's covering that. Like, he's short out fairing here. Right? Watch, he does it again. He covers there. He basically did the same thing twice to him. But it's a good spot to fair because you can't dash, really. He can invincible through it, sort of. But I don't think it matters because even if you do, it doesn't matter. Like, the more I think about it, the invincible shit doesn't... It's not even that good. Because I feel like you can just still space around it. Yeah, Floppe. It's just... I think it's just such a good option in this game. Especially with Shotos, because they're so surprisingly fast. Like, if they're about to hit the ground... Yeah, he also seems to be overshooting it. Like, he goes past them as well. Why did that happen? He was just too close. He was like under the stage, so he tried to like barely hit his head, I guess. No, that was a really good attempt because he almost got him. But then he air dodges and then he's out of position. He's like too close. Like if he was standing here, he'd be much more safe, but he's like just here. So yeah, he's gonna press something. So many times you just like misjudge a situation and then you're, all of a sudden you're too close to them. Yeah, I don't think you have to respect it in like super overly defensive ways, Pukadar. Yeah, I feel like if you're scared, honestly, you can full jump away. Most of the time. Especially like characters like Luigi, where their grab isn't that fast. If you think they're gonna get grabbed, you can just jump away. It's usually your like second fastest option anyway. That hits you like that even when you're like on the ground? That was good on him not to go for this. So he air dodged through him. Like, he didn't have enough time to actually punish this, so that's really good, like, knowledge on his part. Did he slide off the platform? He did. I don't know if that's like Kazuya tech because he's the only character that, well, he's, you know, he auto turnarounds. So he did the invincible thing. Now he's on the other side, so he automatically turns around, and I guess he can immediately drop down Nair off the side. So I didn't know he could do that. So now he gets all this shit. That's crazy. I also, weirdly enough, this might sound strange. Even though you're at high percent against Kazuya, I don't think you necessarily have a deficit. You're not necessarily down. I think, like, in general, you're always at kill percent against Kazuya. So whether you're at 0 or whether you're at 160, you're at kill percent. So you shouldn't be necessarily more scared that you're at 180, because you're just as likely to die at 0 as you are at 180. So why are you afraid? Technically. How to counter Kazuya? We're just watching random videos. Koomsberg. Give me 1 second. I have to use the bathroom. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I came back to that fucking combo. Let me see. Let me start this match from the beginning. I'm glad you can join me. All of you. Marco, Pukudar. Underscore, what's up? A lot of SoCal here. He hasn't got touched yet. Match is completely even. He barely missed that. Did you see that? He was correct. What the fuck? That barely like went to the side of his head. And even this part of the hitbox wasn't active. It still didn't hit him. That would have killed him. That was good coverage. One of the things he does a lot, he mixes up his timing, how he ledge traps. I was fighting him like a week ago, and I was playing him. I realized this like in the moment. Like, he'll ledge trap you, and he'll make you think that he's about to do an aerial, and then he'll do a tilt. So he'll like aerial a couple times, and then he'll jump. And he was working on the slingshot too, so he was like slingshotting too, at the edge. So he would like fair slingshot down tilt. So when you thought that he'd aerial, I was like, yeah, that's interesting. And then I see it here too, because it's weird to see, but he'll do things where he'll stand here for a moment and then he'll dash back. He'll like move in a time that you're like expecting him, like you're expecting him not to move then. You're expecting him to move earlier, but then he'll wait there and then he'll hit you. Like he'll punish you jumping, or he'll punish you neutral get-upping. Like he's still able to react. Basically, he does things at weird moments when he's ledge trapping you, and he doesn't make it obvious what he's expecting you to do. If that makes sense. How did that happen in the first place, first of all? He's obviously looking to nair. Oh, he did the Wind God Fist, and then he dashed away from his falling nair, and then did it again. So he double jump. He's trying to come down to punish that. Yeah. And this is just, you're just dead. He just did the perfect combo. He reacted to that out of the trade? The move traded with Nair and he still like got it. Landing Nair. He covered that. Oh, that's so good. That's really good. Remember, like before, in this situation, like he was covering the dash with forwarder. So he did it again. This time he rolls in, but he does the roll in that goes through the fair. So here he still reacts. He reacts with Nair after. So he's like, I'm going to cover the dash, and if I see any other timing, I'm just going to Nair. That makes sense. Because it's like, if they have to touch the ground, they have to... if they have to touch the ground, that gives them an option to pick an offensive option immediately. So if you just stop them from picking that offensive option, if you're fighting against, like, Kazuya, like, you could stop them from running immediately, and if they delay their run, then you can punish the delayed run, basically. Like, if he didn't move, like, say, for example, if he, like, I'll show you. Say, for example, he nairs and he doesn't move, and he throws out this fair, he's still safe. And if he decides to run in, he's just at a safe spot, no matter when he decides to come in. Obviously, he's going to try to throw it out immediately because he might immediately throw out an option. So you immediately, like, you cover the immediate option, so that's no longer a threat. So then when you see a delayed option, then you react to the delayed option. Like, he could have just upbeat that too. But the fact that his reactions are good enough to where he covers that, and then he's like, okay, I can still cover this. There's so many situations like that. Because oftentimes when I approach, I'm so fixated on that one way. Like, I want to approach this way. But it's like, I could cover 2-3 things. I don't have to cover one option. Because if they don't pick that one option, I should, like, you know, you can have more options to cover in general. in a way, this is something I know, but it's at the same time like in a situation that I'm not really applying it or seeing it usually, because oftentimes I struggle in that spot where like I feel like I have to commit to something, but it's like you can just cover their approach and keep stage control instead. And I think it's just a better way to go about things, because I think it's a better way to like, it's a better mentality to have in this game, because there's so much random things that just can kill you in this game. If you're like constantly covering the random option and that's your default thing, I'm gonna cover this option, and you and there are certain situations where I am always gonna pick this option. It's easier to just be safe, I feel. Like instead of like trying to chase people around off the Angel platform, I'm just gonna charge Flood, I'm just gonna charge Limit. I don't have to chase you. And if I just commit to doing that every time, then I'm always gonna be in control. But then the moment I'm deciding, okay, there's an exception, then it goes to shit, because then it's like I try to make an exception and then I'm wrong and I die. Fair range where it's hard to whiff punish and still is able to react if they commit to something. Exactly. Because there's so many things he could have done. So you can cover the immediate thing they can do, and then if they do something else, then you still have enough time. Okay. They go to Smashville, and he stays Kazuya. No Terry. That's surprising. DIN. Wow, he got the turnaround grab on that? That's confidence. Because he missed the dash attack. Probably because he DI'd in and it was like an awkward nair. But for him to have enough confidence to turn around grab Kazuya. Jesus. Because if you're off even a little bit, you can die for that, you know? Leo is doing the nair, remember, like, with Chag? Because Chag's rising, Palu's rising nair doesn't hit Kazuya's neutral getup. Like, if Palu were to rising nair, it would go over his head, obviously, because he's coming low from the ledge, so the hitbox doesn't even work. But the way Leo's doing it, oh my god. The way Leo's doing it is he's doing a delayed nair. Which he does delayed nair all the time. Like right there was a delayed nair. But specifically against neutral getup, you have to delay it. Like right here, you have to make sure the hitbox goes low enough to hit Kazuya. And it doesn't go over his head. That shit trades is amazing. Those in top level play riddles tends to go Kazuya, probably matchup related. Yeah, maybe. Pukadar, yeah, dude, those delays make so much of a difference, and you feel it. You feel it in the game, and it's like, man, if he threw it out at this timing, I was ready, but this slight change in timing makes a difference. And it happens all the time. He baited the side B to ledge, I assume? Or no, he was like, I think he was about to go low, and then he saw the side B, and he's like, alright, I'm already in a good spot, so I'm just going to fair, and then he happened to jump into it, so he'll take the damage. He still got the punish on that? That's insane. That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect example. The fact that he followed up off of that shows why he's in the position he's in. Like, Nair, the fact that he waited for this and was like, okay, down tilt, and then he messed that up, but he still got the frame trap, like, that shows how good he is. Because a lot of people would have, like, dropped that punish, believe it or not. It looks obvious, But the fact that he has such a big lead, right? And he's in a situation against Riddles, and Riddles isn't like a bad player. Like Riddles is an amazing, like basically world-class player. The fact that he's in like such a good lead, and he's still able to like, okay, I'm in this situation, tech, and he's able to punish in that moment, like that really shows you how disciplined he is. And that's, I think, the biggest thing. The best quality. It's like he doesn't drop punishes that are he shouldn't drop. He doesn't mess up frame traps. He doesn't fuck up those kinds of things. Like when he has a moment that he has a punish, he gets the punish and he doesn't flub. He doesn't like second guess. He knows what to do. It's like another good example right there. Right here. He gets the falling nair, down throw, fair, right? He DI'd away, he up aired. Now Kaze can do something. But I feel like he spaced himself good enough to where his wake up option wouldn't immediately hit him. So even though he dropped the follow-up, the initial follow-up, he still gave himself enough time and coverage so that, okay, because he dropped the follow-up, he still is safe. So that's how he's able to get these crazy-ass leads, because he doesn't drop the ball. And it's like, why would you drop the ball? It's like, dude, it's harder than you think. Like, if you're fighting someone who's really, really, really good and has really good reactions, it's easy to like, try to risk things or try to, like, go for, like, you go for, like, the optimal, the best combo instead of, like, the most simple combo, and then you drop it, and then you're in a horrible situation, or... stuff like that happens, but that doesn't really happen with him. Like, he makes the right decision, generally. You're dead. No, isn't. Alright, read that. Kind of like when you missed dash tech and got the turnaround and grab anyway. Exactly. He double jumped out of that. I don't think that's true. I think if he tries to attack or air dodge or drift, aka do nothing, he dies. I think if he jumps, he's alive. What frame is this nair? Let me see. I'm pretty sure jump saves him. Because that shit actually will kill you if you're not careful. That stupid looking punch for some reason. Frame 8. Yeah, you can just jump away. Yeah, so if he's going for that nair shit and you have your jump out of it. Mario can actually just jump neutral air. Well, maybe not. Not if I'm in hit stun. But most of the time, you should be able to jump away. Yeah, I think you have to attack with a quick enough move. Like Mario can probably up air, his frame 4 up air. At least into higher percents when it's true. Yeah. What a stupid looking move. It does that like crazy ass spike. Oh man, I can't believe you guys are actually here. Who's still watching? Type 1 if you're still in the stream. For some reason I decided I'm just gonna get on and I'm just gonna watch some gameplay. Lord Bahamut. Dude, Lord Bahamut did the craziest shit in friendlies and he didn't save it. It was insane. Oh, hello, everybody. Guts is here? Why does this set have so many views? I don't know. I guess it does have a lot of views. Who do I want to watch? Who do I want to watch? What do I want to watch? What do I want to watch? How's it going, by the way, Suhiya? What should I watch? Let's watch Cola versus somebody. Fuck yeah, let's watch this. I haven't seen it yet, so let's do it. You're doing great. That's awesome. Always be doing crazy shit in Friendly. It's just another day in the office. Dude, you seriously should fucking save some of the shit you do. Dude, Lord Bahamut did he edge guarded a Marth, right? He like SD'd. So he up B'd past the ledge on Battlefield, right? And he's falling to his death. This dude, Lord Bahamut, he plays Ganon. This dude down B's. He down B's off stage, right? Like, say if they're up here, he down B's low, double jump back airs the Marth off stage. That was the sickest, dopest shit I've ever seen in Smash. I think I was the only one who saw it. Like, the dude was already dead, and he's like, I'm gonna meet you down there and beat your ass. It was amazing. Alright, let's see this. He didn't up air too early, he waited. If he had jumped up and tried to up air, he would have air dodged through him. But he's like, alright, he has to air dodge at a certain moment. And so he waited, and so good on him. This is the shit people want to see. These are the matchups people want to see. That barely caught him running in. It's hard to challenge Roy. I understand this. It's hard to challenge Roy here. Like, after a cross slash. Like, he A-landed, by the way. If you guys didn't notice that. Usually he would have to touch the ground. But, yeah. He probably nared. So now, like, in this spot, like, I understand Spargo, like, wants to sit here and try to bear. I get hit out of this jump, too. But it's like, it's hard to beat this hitbox out here. Like, you have to hit above Roy. You would have to jump, like, back a little bit. But it's hard. But even if you get hit by that type of nair, it's not, like, the kind of nair that's going to kill you. Like, if he's going to do, like, a spaced nair, it's no big deal. Because, you know, he wants to hit you with the hilt. So he has to, like, drift forward in there. Yeah, the A-land and immediate option, that is like this game. That's a combo. That's why you have to cover it, and I have to get so good at it. I have to learn how to do it better. What the fuck? What the fuck? He probably tried to double jump Nair. Poor guy. Happens to the best of us. Alright. On to the next game. He's probably just gonna shake it off and no big deal. Yeah, Dare finishing touch is pretty awesome. That was such a good jab. Cloud has so many timing mix-ups if he goes that low. He bared on the platform, which was smart. He didn't bear like on to Cola. Yeah, up B. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night. Take care, Marco. Thank you so much for joining. You should come by more often. And by the way, congratulations on your win on Larry. I'll give you what you fucking want. Right before bed. Made you wait for it, though. You didn't get punished for that. That's amazing. That's such a hard angle to hit. This happens a lot against fast fallers. If you hit them off stage, they double jump back. The good players, they'll drift towards the edge. This is so hard to beat because if you do what Spargo did, and I do this all the time, it's very common. You full jump bear, but then they're too far away, so then they end up landing before you, then they punish you. This happens against Falco a lot. Like he jumps and he's like lanky and he like lands right here, and you think you have enough time and room to like back air, but you don't. And then he lands before he up tilts, and then he gets his confirmed. He's gonna sleep like a baby now. Maybe. Hopefully he didn't leave before hearing it. It'd be a shame. Everybody always wants to talk about their wins in SoCal. Everybody wants to talk about their wins. I don't understand this culture. I don't understand it. Ooh, he tried to grab that. I understand. It was a respectable attempt. I like the way he's naring. He's doing aggressive nares. Get up attack. Good B. Flop A, that's the best type of mentality. That is absolutely the best type of mentality. Because I go to tournaments, I'm just there to improve, have a good time, and practice. You know, sometimes you get good wins along the way. That's awesome. But I try not to talk about it. So many people just literally, the only thing they fucking talk about are their damn wins, who they won, who they lost to, what their set count is on this player, and these fucking superficial, egotistical shit. I just don't understand it. And I never will. To me, it's like, why are you writing that on your wrist so everybody could see it? To me, it's like, I just don't understand. Maybe I'm just not, I'm not too hardcore. I'm just as hardcore as I need to be. That's just how I feel. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Wow, he could pick that up. That's actually very impressive. What Cole is doing. Dude, that was just a perfect sequence. There's nothing... That's... Okay. This is what I see this game becoming. The game will look more and more like this. Where the guy gets a hit and then it's just guaranteed, 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 guaranteed until the guy drops it. So now he has this frame trap, bam, frame trap, punish. You know, it's just going to look like that. Oh my god, this game is actually extremely explosive. You have to respect Roy's jab. Did he double jump? Yep, that's it. Smart. Very, 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 very smart. That's a really fun match to watch. I really liked watching that. Cloud, I love playing Roy Cloud as well. That was a perfect ending. He got stuffed out of his fare first. King, are you holding down when you climb hazard, or are you climb hazarding from too far away, or are you climb hazarding with your back facing the ledge? Because usually, if you're close enough, your cloud should be able to snap the ledge, as long as you're not holding down, and you have a certain height. You have to be high enough as well. If you're not high enough, sometimes you will fall through. So you have to be high enough, make sure you're facing the right way, make sure you're not holding down, and close enough to grab the ledge, and you should not fall beneath it. Hopefully that answers your question. That was a good read by Spargo. He got the follow-up out of that? That's fucking crazy. He got a retreating fair into dash grab as a roll punish. That's just really good. How does Mario fare with the Fire Pass 2 madness in the current meta? He does just fine. He just has to use more of his zoning options. I feel like a lot of people don't really like using his zoning options, Mario zoning options, as much, because they don't see him as a zoner. They see him as a combo character, but I feel like a lot of people need to think of him as a zoner in certain matchups. And a lot of that applies to Fighter Pass 2 characters like Kazuya or Steve, because I feel like they do their own thing. They're very... I wouldn't say Kazuya is unorthodox, but Steve is definitely unorthodox, you know? So I feel like with Mario, he needs to use more of his entire toolkit as opposed to what he's been able to get away with up until now, which is kind of his combo game and his frame data. So with characters that also have combo game and great frame data, Mario needs to abuse more of what he's capable of doing. Fireball and flood spam. If it's that simple, yes. That was an unbelievably good backer. He baited that air dodge and got like, oh, that was so good. Yep, perfect edge guard. Dude, I've never seen one of Cola's streams before. Yeah, Mario's aerials, because he's so floaty, he can, he can zone. His back air is great at zoning. His dare can zone. His nair, so he has a lot of good stuff. He streams? Apparently, yeah, he does stream. You need to? You need to what? Zone? Oh, he went through him. That was a good attempt with the dash attack. Whoa. He was on the tipper hit of his up B, so it didn't like get him a strong hit. I think Cola is riding the momentum off of the edge guards. He's getting the edge guards, and then he's getting these combos, and then that's putting him in a really good position to just keep the pressure up. Yeah, that was very obvious. The bear spot dodge. I understand though. He had that back air. He was just slightly too close. Then he got hit by the up smash. Limit ran out. Ooh. Great read. He's going to tech that, yeah. Yeah. He techs. He techs in the situation, but Roy's grabbing the ledge. He tries to fair. He still gets stuffed out. He gets stuffed out in this spot. It's Cloud's aerial, his slow fair, versus Roy's aerials. And Roy's aerials obviously are faster. So he either has to nair or air dodge. It's like, I understand you want to fair, because the hitbox is so big and you think it covers so much space. Oftentimes it's like, if I'm standing close to Roy in this matchup, I try to stuff him out with my fair, but it's not something I should do because his nair beats my fair at that range. So I would have to be fairing further away. This is the exact same situation, basically. So you'd have to use a quicker move. As Mario, I feel like the best move I should use in this spot would be nair, because nair is quick enough to basically stuff out anything. As Cloud, I feel like I should nair. In situations where I think we're both going to press something, I think I should nair. Or a B. The fair covers a lot of space, but you can't use it when you're too close. If you have enough room, it's great. That was such a good dash attack. Because he got the auto cancel up air. Spargo just needs that one good hit. Oh, he's dead. He's gonna go Methra, isn't he? No, he's staying Cloud. Air dodge through him. Yeah, Spargo can't afford to get gimped at all. Ooh, he missed his grab. Yeah, he's going for it all. His approaches are just working. He's coming immediately at him. And he's trying to stuff him out, but I see what Spargo's doing. He's adjusting. He's adjusting by like dashing back and dash attacking. Right there, he tried to read for the kill. Like, as long as Spargo can survive long enough and then kill him eventually, he could bring this back. But we'll see. Oh, he could up smash that. That was a amazing up air, but it still didn't work. Great spacing. Ooh. Cole is extremely scary in these situations. Ooh, caught the spot dodge. He's trying to spot dodge a lot. Oh, you're dead. Yep. That was really good coverage by Cola. And a really good reverse 3-0. I think it was because of the leads he got. Those early leads he got because of the edge guards, and he got put in a situation where Spargo was playing from below, and he couldn't kill him quick enough. And it sucks because Spargo was about to bring it back. He just messed up a very specific edge guard. If he had bared a little bit earlier, he probably would have killed him. He definitely would have killed him. Anyway, I think I am officially tired for tonight. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your guys' night. So, take care.